Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to Mercury Farms. It's time to build a house. Pretty quickly too. Just a click of a button. If we happen to go on our map, I did sell the house up here. So right now we technically have no place to live. But let's just jump right into it. So farmhouses. Yeah, so we either got deck chairs. This farmhouse for $180,000, which would wipe out our complete budget. The log cabin that we're staying in at the Pacific Northwest, or we're staying in, or whatever, we'll get to that later. And of course, the same house as we had before. I've been kind of looking for houses. I've seen a lot of houses on modded sites or whatever. You know, you just can't find one to really, everyone has their particular taste, and I did really find one, but I'm going to use it somewhere else. So, so for now, plus, the other one is not really in our budget, I don't think either. So here we go. It is 50 grand. So it's the same house that we were in before, just that we're relocating it. That's where we're going to look at it. And before we get started, I probably should tell you, I am terrible at doing this kind of stuff. I have an idea in my head of how I'd like it to look. Is it going to look that way when I get done? Yeah, probably not even close. I have a kind of an idea, but then as you place one thing down, it's like, you know what? I changed my mind on how I want to do this. But I want to set it back kind of close to the road, but not too close to the road, that is. I'm just trying to see. Now, this land is probably not that flat. 48.5. It gets cheaper and cheaper. I don't want to sink the house into the ground because then it'll look kind of stupid. Let's just make sure the fence is above the ground a little bit. I can see the house is disappearing underground. A little bit there. I think, you know what? No regret. Whoops, it's done. How's it look? Not too bad. Like I said, the ground's not quite level here, but we can fix this all later on. But ooh, wow. That was bigger than I thought. So now that leaves us with 170 grand, which is okay. But now that we got the house down, the rest is going to be kind of like painting, whatever. The grass looks better on the house as well. Not too bad. But the first thing I really want to get down is we got to get rid of that silo. The silo I definitely want to put down because that way if I start to run out of cash, I'll be like, oh crap, I don't have the cash for the silo. I'm thinking we might, I don't know about the fertilizer and seed shed. I think those will be moved as well. But let's go in here. Let's go to silos. Let's go all the way down to here. Where are the? Did I not activate it? I did not activate it. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. I'll be right back. And he returns. I felt kind of weird spawning in at a different location than I'm used to spawning in this map, but that'll take a while to get used to. Now, let's go in here. Into here. Hopefully they're in. Whoa. There we go. There are silos. I'm actually thinking about going with the red barn because I think on every map I'm doing like the stone. So, yeah, let's go with this one right here. Details. No, where are we? Okay, we're over here. Okay, now I just got to remember which way it needs to be facing. Yeah, that's right. We got to figure that out, don't we? I do believe where the lifts are, scaffolding, that's what I'm looking for. Where the scaffolding is, that's the front. But I'm trying to remember what side is the drive-through on, because I want it to be drive-through right through here on the left side, but I think it's going to be on the right side. So, am I wrong if I do it like this? Now I'm trying to leave, I want to leave the road there. the beautiful road. See if I place that down there. Oh yeah, it's there. No regrets. We'll find out soon enough. Don't tell me the button's like inside the shed somewhere. No, there it is. I see it. What button is it to activate? Build. I'm hoping the drive-through is right here, and I think. Yeah, whoa, hello. There we go. Let's open up that baby. So, yeah, I have made a decision that these are going to be moved, and I have an idea of where to put those as well. We'll get to there in a minute, but now we have our drive-through silo. And yes, I am liking that red. Just to mix it up quite a bit. Alright, so now we also need a workstation. So that's going to be miscellaneous, I think. Work shed. Well, can I do the same thing I did on the Pacific Northwest? That is the question. And I probably should have built it. Not built it, but not... yeah, because I didn't think I built them. I put the slabs side by side. Now, if you leave like a little bit of room... Now, if I do it like this... oh, too late. It's already done. I hope the roofs are lined up. Because it looked like they were close. Alright, so one's higher than the other. I'm not going to complain. Alright, that is the way I wanted it. Right through. So I can miss the trees there. That is good. The question is, do I want to leave the tree there, though? That you know, we may have to get rid of this tree later on. We can always put down trees. I can plant trees later on. Yeah, so we got 90 grand left. That's not bad. Plus, I want to be able to sell and not get much back. So, I mean, it's not worth it. But this little guy here, you know, we're starting to be a nice, decent farm. We got nice equipment. It's time to get rid of the car jack and whatnot. And, of course, the pressure washer is going to need to go as well. The question is, do I want to separate the pressure washer a little bit? And the answer to that is, yes, I do. I don't want to just keep going into rows. Not at all. But what to do with it, I don't know. That should be in our miscellaneous as well. So let's scroll down. And, of course, we're going to keep them all the same. 14 grand, that's it? Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and... Nope, not that button. I want to rotate... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the front? I think that might be the front. I think it might be. He says. Of course, now I got to try to get it square up to the other buildings. Because I did rotate it a little bit here and there. No, that's... No, wrong way. Is that close? Touch more. Alright. That should be... Now, if I don't hit those buttons over there, it should stay the same. Now I just got to kind of get it lined up. Like right... I think, I got to get trailers in and out of there. Whoops, it's down. Oh, yeah, we can... Alright, we can fix that. Have to jump up to get that. That's okay. That's okay. It all works out. We're not spending as much money as I thought we would. Yes, we can smooth this out and train it all later on. Nice. Nice. Now, what I want to do is... I was hoping to put both the seed hut and fertilizer hut on the side of the buildings. So I do want to leave some room for possibly a slurry/digestate tank, if possible. Which I really haven't found one, but I'll be honest, I haven't looked too hard either. I've been extremely busy lately with real life stuff and try to keep putting up videos every day. So, yeah, I haven't had too much time to do that. But I'm liking, kind of like what I'm putting down. It's all, I don't think this building is quite lined up with that one. Maybe it is. I think it might be sticking out a little bit further, but I think I was trying to line up the edge of this building. Yeah, see if you line up. I mean, those are pretty well lined up. I kind of forgot about the tanks. But no excuses. It's off a little bit, and we're gonna live with it. We are gonna live with it. What the heck was that scene? Was there like a bird stuck in the building I just saw? Anyways. So now what to do with the quote-unquote seed hut and the fertilizing hut. Need to find it first because now I'm getting tons and tons of mods in here. Alright, so what I could do, and that's going to look terrible if I do that. Yeah, so let's rotate this one like so. And we're going to put one on this side. It's not going to be too bad if we keep them separated. And we'll leave a little bit of space in between for some airflow so that way, you know, it doesn't get damp back behind there. Alright. Did I not place it? It'll show me I only had one of each down. I should have two of one. There, now I got two of those. So it's a fertilizer hut that I need to put down. Alright, so we got a fertilizer hut there, and I think we're just going to put the seed hut on this side. Just to separate them. I always put them next to one another. Not today. Not today. And a little bit of space in between them like that, like so. There we go. So, yeah, we're left with 70 grand. I was not expecting to have 70 grand left over before I started doing like landscaping and such. Now we can turn that HUD off. That's looking pretty darn good, I think, around here. I'm not too sure what you guys think about separating the seed hut and fertilizer hut. They're not that far apart, so like when I come in to fill up the seedrill, then we got to pull up the one and the other, but I like having them separated and moved around a little bit. But I am liking the red barns. It seems, at first I didn't think I was going to like it because it seems like it's like bright red, like a pop in the face, bright red. Santa Claus, first thing in the morning, bright red. But you know what? I'm liking what I'm seeing. So tell me what I'm going to do for now is instead of sitting here watching me struggle with painting and whatnot, let me get a little bit of some landscaping done, like smoothing up around the farmhouse. Maybe, you know, moving some things around here. I got to sell the seed hut, fertilizer hut, wash station, all that stuff. Yeah, give me just a moment and I'll bring it back shortly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming along, as you can kind of see. Yeah, it's a little fatter over here than it's over here, but we're working on it. We got ourselves like a little pond going in here, as you can see. Let's place one tree. Oh, wow. Okay, that covers up a lot of area. Maybe one tree might be enough. You know what? There might be a small... Is there a small... Yeah. Boom, right there. Yeah, how's that looking now? Not too bad. You know what? We'll cluster it with another one. How about that? Huh? So I am doing a little bit of smoothing. It is better around the house. We got some grass down. I do need to do a little bit more smoothing, but the terrain keeps changing, especially when I put the pond in, but it's starting to look better around the foundation. Grass should grow here, or do I have to... I may have to... No, I have to put grass back down again. Sure. Same thing here. So we got like a little footpath coming out of the house now. We got a nice little roundabout going around the pond. I don't really have a vehicle like we do on the Pacific Northwest. Maybe I can get that vehicle over here. Or a truck similar to it, not the same color. Yeah, I don't need to get water out here, but... You know, after a hard day's work on the farm, it's a hot day, you know, you can just go for a little bit of a swim. Or come out into the island with a little blanket and have like a little picnic and get away from it. In the future, probably put more trees and decorations down around here just to make it look more like home. And of course, we got the road now coming out to the main parking area. I'll probably hitch it up with that. Also for the entrance, yeah, we put down some pavement or gravel. I'm not really sure what it is. But coming in out with heavy machinery, I figured it was time to put down something solid. Just because on rainy days, that mud can kind of slow you down. And we may do some more around here as well. As for around the sheds here, I got like little paths going in and out. I like this tree here. I just need to be over just a little bit more. So this tree may have to go bye-bye, and I'll plant like another one. Like, actually, both of these may go bye-bye, and just plant like one right here, just to give the shed some shade. Shed some shade. That's a tongue twister. Say that 5 times quick. Shed some shade. Shed some shade. Our silo here, as you can see, going in and out nicely. This road here, I thought, I'll just leave it the way it is. I kind of like the grass growing in between the road markers there. As you can see, now we got, all the field is kind of gone from here. Smooth out. I am trying to put more dirt closer up to the foundation, but I think we'll leave it as is. I don't know how the smooth of the transitions out of here now. It's not a big hump. It's downhill just a little bit, but it's not bad at all. It certainly is. It's not disturbing to the eyes. Is eye appealing as well? Not, probably some work there. Must be a little bit of standing in some of the field. Like I said, in the future, I did leave room right here, hopefully for like a slurry pit or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But as for here, our silo's ready to go. Workstation, wash station. Yeah, I haven't got rid of the crops just yet. Soybeans owned by me. Of course it is. As for the rest of the fields, I mean, I could put orchards down here later on if we want to. Like I said, if I can't find a digestate holding tank, maybe a manure holding tank, so I can put orchards down here. But I'm trying to be a little realistic by not putting anything that smells too much close to our home. But I am liking our home here just a little bit better. I do want to smooth this out a little bit later on, but ooh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, got a little gap there. I'll have to fix that. I do want to put some trees down behind here just to keep the road traffic noise down from getting to our humble home as it is. But it's a start. It is a start. Tell you what, I probably no, I don't want to chainsaw my house. Chainsaw away, please. Yeah, no, you're in there. No. Oh, not tab yet. Oh wow, we're just everywhere. Now we can tab. Wow. All fingers and thumbs, or all thumbs or fingers, or what's that saying? I have no idea. Nope. And yes. Okay, so now we can exit out of that. Now can I... Ooh, one thing I should do, because I turned autosave off. You know what? I've done a lot of work, and I'm okay with the way it's going, so we'll save that. Save it again. Now our house is right here, right in the middle of field 20. Yeah, so let's go ahead and doink, and there we go. So how bad... Yeah, see our silo slash workbench area is off just a little bit. I didn't get as good as I did on the Pacific Northwest. It's off a little bit, but to demolish it and remove it around, not too bad. But you can kind of see it's starting to come together. And then, of course, we got the entrance to the home. I need to work on the path going around the pond a little bit. Decorate a little bit more, but it's starting to look like a thing. Whoops, looks like I over-patched a little bit on the road coming in. But the road coming in looks a lot better. I like it like that, and I still like how the fencing is still there. Kind of like giving you an entryway. Kind of keep your focus as you come down. The one thing we need to do is empty out the silo and get it into that silo. And then we can sell that one. And then we can start putting down some sheds. But since we are down to 60 grand, I think that's good enough for today. Fall out of the sky, please. Ouch. What we need to do for a little bit more of the rest of the episode is we need to hop on down here because this is where the money is. This is where we need to make some more cash. So I'm going to get probably cut this row of trees here, and I'll see you at the other end. I'm kind of glad that there's no damage in this game, because I think I would have beaten this tree harvester to death by now. But then again, who wouldn't? Sometimes the way the cutter seems to swivel and comes off sometimes doesn't angle it the way you think it does, and yeah, I don't know. I know the one thing that most people say if they have one is like the side panel with the joystick on it helps out a lot when you do like on the telehandler or like the tree harvester or anything like that. Come on out there. There we go. But just a couple more trees for this row, and then we're going to go ahead and start selling some logs. I want to sell enough to be able to afford our Total Mix Rations mixer. So when I empty out the silo, of course in our silo we got the hay, straw, and probably some silage as well. So when I empty it, I want to put it somewhere, and I don't want to put it into our new silo and then move it once we get the mixer. So yeah, I think it's 135 grand for that, which is very doable for the amount of logs that we have. But the other thing that we are going to need, of course, is the header for our root crop harvester. Words today. And probably a cultivator as well, before I do any more landscaping and before we buy any more sheds as well. So those are the three things that I need to do. What am I stuck on here? I'm stuck on my own wheels here. All the buttons are wrong. Well, all the buttons are right. I'm just not using them correctly. And that's going to hurt because of the way the header is pointing. So let's get it away from the harvester. Yeah, in front is fine. In front's fine. So 2 more rows of trees to go. And we're getting noon on this day, so I may have it for another day. Which kind of sucks. And we hit the 1 hour on the time already, so there's an extra. Yeah, it's fine. You know what? We make enough cash on the trees. It's all fine. Let's head on down here. We'll grab our truck. Is it on the right side? Switch out of low to right. Why? That should be on the right at all times. Oh, and you know what's on? And that's not going to help. I got to turn the flight mode off because it's interfering with some of my buttons that we're already hitting. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, we're just about there. Nope, one more. There we go. There we go, and then there we go. It's on. Now we're all set to pick up some wood and go get some money from the sawmill. Let's run over our potatoes because we really don't need them. That got to do landscaping here. We still got a lot of work. Is it on? There we go. Come on, let's auto-load. I got a Total Mix Rations mixer to purchase and put down by the end of the episode. That's my plan. That's my plan, Stan. But not too bad. I think we started with, what, 170 grand today, something like that. And after selling off the things that we duplicated or things we don't need and put down better looking buildings and doing a lot of landscaping and a pond, if you want to call it a pond. Yeah, we're still, you just fall off completely. Don't mess up my loading area here. We'll do one more tree. All right, turn it off. That is going to be so top heavy, it's ridiculous. I might even tip over with this load because that is too much weight at the top. But we'll take it slow. As long as I don't go over, let's go right in the field. That's probably the smoothest of the areas to ride in. So yeah, 120 grand putting down another silo, the wash station, a workstation, landscaping, a pond. Of course, I take a hit on selling the old house because I think you lose what, 40 or 60% of what you originally paid for it, somewhere around there. But we will make some money back when I sell the old silo. And we're going to make some money back when I sell the Total Mix Rations mixer because we're going to put down the other mixer. It's all good. So I was going to tell you about the Pacific Northwest. Yes, we have talked to Bill. There's a lot of things that need to go through after the voting. They're talking to the investors first of all, because obviously the investors are going to want their money back at some point somehow. I think from what Bill says, they're kind of deciding on. They don't know. They're going to put it up as what, put everything what is for sale, and just put down, make an offer for each individual equipment, or make an offer for the whole thing, or they may just auction it off. Yeah, it's still in the early stages, so he doesn't know that much. But hopefully, with the meetings that they're having in the Pacific Northwest, the town council, he can get back to me what's going on, because I said I have some ideas, but I don't want to say any ideas because I don't want to get the word out there that maybe we might be doing something with it. Don't know, but I don't want to get any ideas out there and have the word get out that of my ideas and someone else takes them. Yeah, you should always undo the straps first. There we go. So that's like 24 grand, 22 something, and 1,500. So yeah, a few more trips like that, and we are good to go. And I'm hitting the 2x8s, 2x4x8s looks like, or maybe 2x4x12s. Maybe that's what they are. Yeah. So let's go grab a couple more loads and see where that brings us to buying the Total Mix Rations mixer and put it up by the cow pasture. So I did hear about seasons. I know in the forum someone asked Realism Modding if map authors, creators would get something before release so they can convert their maps over. And the reply was the only place anyone will be able to get it is through the Mod Hub when it releases on the 24th. I believe it's the 24th. I keep getting the John Deere DLC and the Seasons DLC. Yeah, DLC. It's the Seasons mod. The date's mixed up. So, yeah, sometime next week. Wait, when are you seeing this video? This video goes out on Friday. So we got like 5 more days-ish before Seasons comes out. So, yeah, so you map authors out there, unless you got told something different from what I saw, unfortunately you can't get the mod or details about it until it comes out. But some map authors are saying, well, we're converting our maps over so it's ready for Seasons. So the only thing I'm guessing what they're doing is they're going by what Seasons was in 17 and starting to do converting over, and hopefully for them that it kind of stays the same so when it comes out. I don't know. So yeah, I'm kind of looking for a map to play Seasons on. I thought about doing it here in Mercury Farms, but I think this is like what, episode 70 or something like that, and I think it's kind of late to be starting Seasons on this map. The Pacific Northwest, there's no way I could do Seasons on that map in the scenario that we're in. Obviously, with a $55 million loan, if I played Seasons and only be able to harvest a field once every 24 days, it would take forever to play through that scenario on the hard economy. So, yeah, I have plans. But sometimes your best laid plans are just that. Never mind, I won't say it. It's a family. No. See, I'm not paying attention. Don't. Yeah, I tipped over. And like I was saying, your best laid plans are just that. They can get screwed once in a while. I shouldn't say it, but I did. Yeah, so I have some ideas and some thoughts of what's going on. But like everything else, things change in a matter of seconds on this channel. So who knows? But if I'm on the balance beam, you're on the balance beam. So if I don't know what's going on, neither do you. And I can't give away little secrets because I have no idea. Slow around the corners, Peanut. Slow around the corners because, once again, you always try to overstuff this trailer with logs and it never works out for you. Never. Well, here we are a few loads later. We're up to almost 130 grand. And this will be the last load today because I need 132 grand to buy the mixer. So we're getting like 25 grand per load depending on the logs and all that. And oh, yep, I had to back up to get it, which is wrong because then it's sometimes it gets stuck. So I happened to notice, I think it was last episode I mentioned that the snack bar that we used to get our meals from, oh really, log, you're not going to load? Okay. Was gone. And well, it's back. And then I realized, you know what, Peanut? Last time you went by there and it was gone, it was nighttime. Yep, that's right. The snack bar disappears at night. Yeah, I'm going to load up one more tree. Overloading it again. Did I leave a log? That log that fell over, did it fall over and land? It must have landed somewhere over there. You know what? I'm loaded up well enough. Let's not push it. Let's just drive through this barley that we didn't harvest. I'm going to come over here. Just see. Yeah, I see the log. I see you now. You're hiding in the potatoes and the weeds. Hiding in the weeds, are you? So this will get us over the top for our Total Mix Rations mixer. And that leaves me, like I said, an area to bring my straw, hay, and silage. It's in the silo that we need to empty out. Let's go easy around this corner. See, it almost tipped there once again. But I'm not going to complain about this trailer because it auto-loads my logs for me. And if it didn't, we'd still be up in the forest from 30 episodes ago loading up those trees because, yeah, that's how great I am at loading up logs. I do like it though when I come through here now. I've been kind of going slow and admiring the new red barns in the field. They're starting to look really nice, and of course we get around the corner you can see them better. Yeah, so as we can see, we're coming past here next to the recreational area, and the snack bar is there. But at night it's gone, or I'm just losing my mind, one or the other. But as we come around, you can see our wash station, work area, and silo. I'm thinking about getting some. No. Got it. Stay. One thing I have yet to fool around with, I know they're out there, is modded lights. So I may put some lights up around the area, around our sheds and whatnot. I don't want too many. All right, let's go up here and empty out our load so we can go spend more cash today. Alright, first off, strap off. Let's go ahead and sell those. Why is there always one log? I realize I'm pretty high above the sell point, and that's why it's not registering. Alright, so I'm going to go back and park my truck back in the livestock market field, so I can get to cutting more trees down and bringing more lumber, or excuse me, more wood to the lumber mill, sawmill, so they can get to work, but so we can get more cash. Because we're going to be right down to 20 grand, which is fine. Because we don't have no loans or, well, we do. I was going to say I don't have anything on lease, but yeah, we got the tree harvester on lease. But we have enough to cover that for the day. But then again, our greenhouses, rabbits, and orchards should cover that. I probably need to look at the animals as well because I haven't really checked on them, I don't think, in a day or so. Because I've been so focused on trying to figure out how to do our new main farm and trying to get this field over here taken care of so we can transfer transform it over to a nice huge field. But it's taken longer than I thought it would. But yeah, we got 2 more rows of trees. Maybe I'll get to cut them in between episodes. I said that last time. I didn't get to it. It shouldn't take me too long to bang out those trees. Get rid of the tree harvester. And then we can start taking these trees out. Then I got to bring the case Puma back here. Get out these stumps, level it out. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. But it's looking pretty good here. I need to get into the dude's far. Because someone put that mixer, I think, right where the other mixer is going to go. And I think I have, well, there's something in there. I don't know if it's just silage from cleaning up the animals or, yeah, it's just pure silage. Yeah, the PTO shaft is sticking to the ground. It's all good. Alright, so we have the means. Now the question is, I forget how big this is, but it's in silos. Scroll, and it's this guy right here. Oh, and it brings us, of course it brings us back to the main farm because it's the last place where we place something down. It doesn't look that big when we're coming up through here. Need to come over here. Right in here. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. Nope, wrong button. So we're going to put it right across. Actually, you know what? I'd like to put it right on the corner here. Instead of there, let's put it on this corner. Yeah, we got plenty of room on this corner. It'll be out of the way. I want to get it kind of close to the hedges, but not too close. Wow, we own all that? I don't own all this. What? Do I own that? I can't. I don't think I own that. Anyways, yeah. I don't want to put in the field anyhow. Any hoozles. Looks good. It's down. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good right there. A little bit out into the road. But it's not bad. I mean, we got plenty of room to bring stuff around. Yeah, so there we go. Now we have a place to bring our straw, silage, and hay. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Whoa, hello. I should be able to just dump it right into there. Now this mixer is nice. It was a 60,000 liter mixer. The problem was the output of it was kind of slow. Now let's go ahead and we'll just drop that off there. That will be sold at some point. But I'll tell you what we're going to do now, though. We're just going to clean up the cows quickly because now I can just easily put it into the mixer. I think. I didn't try using a bucket before loading it in that way, but let's just see. I mean, the good thing is if I dump it on the ground and it doesn't take it, well, then I can just pick it right up. But looks like I would say that accepted it. So that's all good. So yeah, we're down to 21 grand. Let's just have a quick look at the animals. So, I was going to say, what are they out of? No, cleanliness. So they're fine there. Yeah, they could use some total mix rations. So I think I need to get that stuff up here and start mixing it. They're fine for the rest of today. The sheep, yeah, they're dirty. The chickens need some food. Yeah, the chickens need to be taken care of. Let's hopefully, I should have. Yeah, I got enough wheat. I should have. Did I plant wheat somewhere? Yes, I did. Field 59 it is wheat. And now our house is gone. Our house is here. If we walk out of our house. Yep. We need to do more work around here. But, you know, money-wise, I wanted to get the TMR mixer down today, which, you know, did take a lot of our cash. But, yeah, we'll be able to empty out that silo, put the grain into there, and take the other stuff up to the mixer. And it's a good start. I think it's a good start to the area. I don't know what you guys think about it. You're probably thinking, it's not the way I would have done it. But I definitely want to get into landscaping and start, put more of the rock design down along here maybe. Maybe put a little bit of grass. Just a tiny bit of grass around the edges here. Yeah, obviously some more trees around the farmhouse just to give it a little bit more shade and privacy and all that kind of stuff. But I like it that our farmhouse is like right there now, and so we can kind of keep an eye on our main farm per se. Not that anyone was stealing anything, but it just seems more logical to be that way. And I like having it. Thought I heard like a vehicle running. I'm like, no way a vehicle's running. Yeah, I kind of like that we have like an actual washing area now instead of just a pressure washer. And the workstation's a lot better. I don't know I want to park in there yet, but I do have a parking bay for there. Nope, let's close that up. And of course, the main thing, a drive-through silo. Yay! That's what I needed. That's what I needed. So yeah, in the future, obviously, like I said, probably next episode this will be either empty when we start next episode or something I'll be doing next episode. We'll empty this out. Definitely get the Total Mix Rations mixer going. We'll sell this off. I think we'll probably get like 13 grand for it. That's about it. And see about finally getting like a big shed that I can put down alongside this hedge right here. So we can start parking our trailers, our longer trailers and stuff in there. That would be very good. And then we can really I can start maybe actually putting stuff away. Oh, that's right. I also need to get the 36 meter injector for this guy right here. And also, if I get time, I need to look for a digestive tank holder. I've seen slurry tank holders. I think I said this before. If I really have to, I can probably get one of those and just edit the XML file so it takes digestate as well. But let me know what you guys think about the way the main farm is starting to come along down here, how I did today doing that. I'll be the first to admit that I suck at building and stuff like that. So it's a start. So hopefully in the future, like a couple more episodes, maybe next week, we'll start putting some more trees around the farm and such like that. But hopefully by then we can also be done by, a lot of my time's being taken by cutting down those trees and get that field going. But once that field gets going, I think it'll finally pay off. Well, it's paying off with the trees. Let's be honest. The trees are bringing us a load of cash. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.